Takulandirani ku AMTV Malawi kuchimake kwa nkhani zenizeni. Ngati nkhani imeneyo kuno kulibe, dziwani kuti nkhani imeneyo ndi yabodza.
Minister of Education, Science and Technology, who is also representing the head of state at this event. Right Honorable the Vice President of the Republic of Malawi and the former First Gentleman, retired former Chief Justice Richard Banda, the former Vice President of the Republic of Malawi, Right Honorable Dr. Michael Usi, Honorable Alfred Gangata, MP, Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Feston Kaupa, MP, Minister of Defense, and all cabinet ministers here present. Your Grace, the Bishop Chilima, Bishop of the Diocese of Zomba, all priests, sisters, and all religious leaders here present. Your Majesty, Inkos Yamakos Goman 5, Your Majesty, Inkos Yamakos Mbera 5, and all traditional leaders here present. Right Honorable Atupere Muruzi, President of UDF, Bishop Malani Ntonga, Secretary General for Afford, and all other political leaders here present, all my colleagues in UTM, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. Permit me to deliver my eulogy this afternoon in English, and later I'll do that at the second function in Ntcheu. To begin with, I and my colleagues in UTM are honored to be among the few speakers to speak at this solemn occasion of the unveiling of the mausoleum of our founding father of the UTM party. He was no ordinary man. We gather here today not because of the beauty and the imposing nature of the mausoleum that's going to be unveiled today, but rather because of the extraordinary man who once lived among us and is lying in that mausoleum. As others have said, and as we all know, he was no ordinary man. He was a father, a husband, a leader, patriot, and indeed a darling for the nation. And if posterity is to judge us fairly, when people ask us, what was so special about your founding president? Perhaps the most logical answer that we could give is that he made us believe. When many youngsters wondered whether leadership could look so attractive, he made us believe. When merit in opportunities got replaced by nepotism, tribalism, cronyism, he made us believe that change can come. When integrity got marred with rampant corruption, he made us believe there could be a change. When the future looked bleak and uncertain to many, he made them believe. When Malawians doubted whether this nation can change for the better, he made us believe. This was his talent, not merely because of the office he held, not merely because of the speeches he delivered, not merely because of the movement UTM that he led. His greatest asset was that he restored belief among many Malawians. He restored belief of many opportunities that come along. He restored belief in excellence in public service. He restored belief that Malawi can be a better nation once again. And as today, as we stand 2 years down the line since his passing, we are confronted with a difficult truth. A nation can lose a leader, a family can lose a loved one, a party can lose its founding president. But if we lose belief that inspired, then we have lost it all. The late founding president stood for something that was greater and more profound. Before people can build, they must believe. Before people can achieve anything in life, they must believe. Before a nation can rise, they must believe. That is why he returned again over and over again on that slogan in Ntcheu, Ntcheu Kabambe. When some heard this slogan, when some heard it as a slogan, he saw it as a mission. When some heard it as just mere rhetoric, he saw a future in it. When some heard it as a mere fallacy, he saw a destiny of a nation in it. Every time he said Ntcheu, he was really saying something much, much greater. He was saying, believe again. Believe in yourself, believe in your country, believe in the future of this nation. And slowly, steadily, and powerfully, he made us in UTM, the movement he led, to believe in him. He made graduates believe in their dreams. He made entrepreneurs believe in their ingenuity. He made professionals believe in their integrity. Yes, he made sportsmen believe in their talents. He made ordinary citizens believe that leadership could be bold, energetic, at the same time transformational. He made a generation of believers in Malawi who can believe in this nation once again. And perhaps that is why his loss is felt so personal to many of us, because it felt like possibility itself had been interrupted. It feels like a journey remains unfinished, a dream remaining incomplete, a story left hanging whilst watching it. But history teaches us that dreams do not die with the dreamers. Ideas do not perish with those that carry them. Movements do not end with those that began them. The responsibility, therefore, rests with us that remains today. And today, that responsibility begins and belongs to us. Because this mausoleum is not merely where our founding president rests. It is where our responsibility begins. It asks us, each one of us, will you continue to believe? Will you continue to build? Will you continue to strive? Will you continue to dream? Will you continue to say, Ntcheu Malawi can change? But if we stop believing, then we have misunderstood him. If we surrender to mediocrity, then we have misunderstood him. If we settle for less, then we have misunderstood him. For the founding president was never meant for surrender. He was built for possibility. He was built for purpose. He was built for service. And yes, he made us all believe in that. As the president of UTM myself, I stand here with conscious of a sacred responsibility. The movement I led, which was his brainchild, born out of his innermost conviction, the vision we carry was shaped by his courage and wisdom. The people who marched under his banner today first believed in him. The greatest tribute we can offer him today is not found in speeches. It is found in continuing and confronting the work that he began. It is found in serving with integrity. It is found in leading with courage. It is found in providing that which he started in that movement. And that movement remains alive. Not in the stones that we are seeing, not in the monument that we are seeing, not in this mausoleum that we are seeing, but it now remains in the hearts of millions of Malawians that he inspired to follow him and that he touched them. And honoring his memory also means honoring the truth. For a man who believed in transparency deserves transparency. A man who believed in accountability deserves accountability. A man who served Malawi so diligently and faithfully deserves answers. Yes, the truth regarding the circumstance of his death must be pursued wherever evidence leads, without fear, without favor, yes, without any interference. That is not politics. That is justice. That is dignity. That is respect, because the man we honor today served Malawi with all that integrity that he deserved. We all owe him to him as a nation. Yes, one day, when the future generations come to this place, to this mausoleum, they will read his name. They will ask, who lies here? Let us answer not just Mayor as a former vice president of the country. Let us tell them he challenged this nation of a mindset change. Tell them he inspired a generation of big dreamers. Tell them he showed us that leadership is service. Tell them that he showed us that courage matters. Tell them he reminded us that Malawi's future is not predetermined. It can be changed for the better. And yes, we can tell people he made us believe in ourselves. Today, we unveil this mausoleum, but more importantly today, we renew our commitment to a covenant to keep believing, a covenant to keep building this nation, a covenant to keep striving for the better, a covenant to saying, Nzotega Chimwene, we can turn this nation around. Because monuments preserves memories, but only people fulfills those dreams. Rest in peace, MPBN. Rest in peace, SKC. Rest in peace, son of the motherland. You made us believe. You made a generation of believers. You made Malawi believe. And because you made us believe, a journey does not end here. We will keep moving on with that belief until this nation changes around. To the family, your honor, Madam Ntcheu Chilima, and everyone else, you will never walk alone. We will always be together. May God bless this nation. Thank you so much.
Osaiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.